Alright, I'm going to show you how I expect you to complete the bottom lines for each chapter. This is for chapter 2, the bottom line. The first thing I'm going to do is create a teapot as they asked. And we're going to go into changing the radius. I'm going to change my radius to about 20. Nice big teapot, 20-inch teapot. Segments, it's at 4. I'm going to put mine to 8. You can see automatically my teapot gets smoother. Next thing I want you to do is add a slice. So you go to modifier list and you go down to the slice modifier. Here it is. And what they want you to do is raise the slice plane. The slice plane is this orange bounding box. They want you to raise it. So what we're going to do is go to the select and move, and to move the slice plane, remember it has to be yellow to be highlighted. You go to slice in your modifier stack. Slice plane is right below it. And we can move the slice plane up and down. So it's hard to see where it's at if you go to your other viewports. So for instance, your front viewport here, you can move your slice plane up and down. So we're going to go right to the middle, right about here. Looks good. We're going to remove the top option from the slice parameters rollout. So right here is the slice parameters rollout, remove top. There it is. Now you've got the bottom of a teapot. Next thing we're going to do is cap the holes. If you look at your teapot, it has big holes in the top, so we cut it right in half. We're going to cap those holes. So it's yellow, we got to turn that yellow off. You click on it. Okay, so now the slice plane is not active anymore. Go to the modifier list again. We're going to go to cap holes. Cap holes modifier. We'll go to the top of the stack. There it is. And if you look at the teapot, it is now capped. Okay, a little distortion here, but that's okay. Alright, now we're going to move on to cloning this teapot, this half teapot. Actually, I'm going to show you guys. If I grab that slice and that slice plane, I can move that slice plane up, and you can see that your teapot is created or not created depending on where it's at. So I'm going to raise it up just a little bit here. That's a little better. We have a kettle type teapot. Turn that off, go up to cap holes, done. Now we're going to go ahead and do the next thing they want you to do. Make 2 clones, 1 instance and 1 reference. So we're going to take the teapot, we're going to select and move. We're going to make 2 of them. So we're going to go on the y-axis there, we're going to drag it over a bit. Okay. 1 instance, there it is. I could go teapot instance, just so I know which one is which. And drag over here. We're going to go make this one a reference. Teapot reference. Make sure I spelled that right. And the instance one, we're going to turn off the slice on here. And how we do that is we make this little light bulb. We're going to turn that off. We're going to apply a twist modifier. And make it how you kind of want it. You can easily see how this can be applied to making these things look like dancing, a little bit of Beauty and the Beast type stuff. That's about bad. That's a little better. Okay. We'll grab our reference. And now what they're going to want you to do is add a spherify modifier to the top of that stack. So go to the modifier of the reference, go to spherify. Okay. You see it's a big fat teapot. We're going to tone that down a little bit. Make it about 34%. Later on I can show you how to animate this. And get a little bit of this thing's ready to burst. Actually, if you want to make that good, we actually make these a little bit closer to each other, and then we just copy and paste. There we go. That's a little bit better. Don't need to do that, just having fun. And I just paused it and did a little bit extra with the bending, or with the twisting. If you bend it, you could have these things actually dancing, but as you can see, it's pretty simple to create some simple animations. For the final assignment in the bottom line, they want you to take these three objects and make a clone of these. So we're going to take these out here. We're just going to go copy. We're going to just make copies. We don't want anything else on there. And then they're going to want you to take these three objects and group these together. So you're going to go up to the group option, group. We're going to go original teapots. Okay. And this is for practice, but what they're going to want you to do is remove this one teapot. So what you can do is you can explode it and you can remove it. You're going to have to group these again. Okay. And that's about it. That's the bottom line. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to take what I did there and make this a little bit unique. So maybe you're going to want to put on different modifiers. Maybe you don't want to slice these at all. Okay. Maybe you want to turn all the slices on. That's up to you. Make them a little unique, but you have to follow these directions with a little bit of your flavor. The twists, you can have them extreme twist on different axes. You can change the limit on them if you want. If you even want to go through the bend that we went over before and have them look like they're ready to tip, that's okay too. Bottom line is you have to make this a little bit unique, so finish the assignment by making this your way. Apply different modifiers. If you want to make these all different colors, that's fine too. Make it unique. You shouldn't turn in an assignment that everyone else has done too. If you don't want to cap the holes, that's fine. If you don't want to cap the holes on just one of them, that's fine too. If you want to rotate them all so that they're in a so that they're all circling a table or something like that, or on a table, that's fine too. Basically, the idea is that I want you to spend a little bit more time than what the bottom line says to make this unique, to make this your own. And that's going to get you better at this software. This only teaches you how to learn the software. Now you have to take it a step further and go above and beyond. As you can see, I'm looking at different viewports, and I can see some are below the others. And that's fine. But now we've got them all on a flat table. So this is an example of making it a little bit more unique. And that's what I'm looking for. Simple changes will make your assignment different than everyone else's. What I want you to do is upload this along with everyone else uploading theirs. Make a comment on somebody else's saying, hey, I like what you did with the teapots, I like the colors you chose, the way you angled them. Any and all of that is fine. You're able to download other people's files and open them in yours, and you can see how they did things, how they did their stacks, how they did their colors. And by doing that, you're going to collaborate independently. It's an interesting idea. By seeing how they did theirs, and by doing that, you're going to make your own work better. So we're going to save this as so chapter 2, bottom line. And I will be posting all of the file names I'm looking for so that you can be correct. So chapter 2, bottom line, and then your last name. And save.